Friends, we have former Australian cricketer Colin Miller on our show today. Life has to also be beyond cricket, and I hear one of the things that you do is charity. I hear that you're participating in Tour de Summerlin, where you're trying to raise money for families whose children have cancer. Could you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, well, on April the 30th is the actual day of the ride. It's an 80-mile ride around the hills of Summerlin. Unfortunately, Summerlin's a very hilly area.
Okay.
So it's been exhausting for us. My wife and I, Cindy's my wife, and we decided we're going to do this, raise some money for charity, and we were in a team of about 25 of us, and I think so far we have about $35,000.
Okay.
That's going to go to the charity. And this morning, just before I spoke to you, I just completed a 40-mile training ride through the hills, which is I'm getting stronger. It's going to be tough. 80 miles. I thought it's going to take me probably 5 or 6 hours, but it's all for a great cause. And of course, I'm living in the US now. I moved over here a couple of years ago.
Right.
Cindy and I got married 2.5 years ago. Cindy's an American girl, and we met in London a bit over 10 years ago when I was playing in the Ashes in London, and we kept in contact all those years, and I made the move to get married, and I moved to America, must be 2.5 years ago now. As I say, I've got other things. I'm in the process of putting together a golf company now, so I'll be taking hosted golf tours around the world and bringing them obviously here to Las Vegas.
Wow.
So that's something people can look out for on my Facebook page. There'll be information on that coming up very shortly.
So now that you stay in the United States, what is your take on cricket here in the US? Do you see it growing and becoming as big as it is in other parts of the world?
Cricket in America is at the crossroads, I think. There's been so much conflict at the administrative level. That they really can't get things right here. And if they can get it right, particularly with the T20, that's a sport that Americans are going to love. It's a game that lasts for about 2 3/4 hours, like most of the sports here in the US. And if they just get some Americans playing, and what I mean by that, I don't mean first or second generation Indians or Pakistanis or Australians.
Right.
We need purebred Americans to get playing the game. And I know it's played a lot of colleges in the US now, but you just know that most of those players playing from expat parents who have been brought up watching the game all their life as kids. So I know there's a lot of tournaments going on in America now. There's junior tournaments, there's college tournaments, there's East Coast, West Coast. Cricket's played all over the US, and the US is the second biggest cricket viewing audience in the world. I think there's something like 7 million people in the US watch cricket on a regular basis. But it's a sport that if they can get the administrative side of it right, I think in America it could be a huge sport.
Sure. Thanks a lot for your time.
I think what you guys are doing is awesome. I've listened to a couple of your shows, and it sounds like you're really having fun. So keep up the good work, and anytime you can spread the word of cricket around the world, it's a good thing.
Thank you so much, Colin. Thank you very, very much. It was really great talking to you. I'm sure all our listeners enjoyed it as well. Here's wishing you all the very best in all your future endeavors. Cheers.